Hey everybody. Um, we have quite a lot of people here. We got 8 people watching. Tonight, I don't know. There might be some people in here that don't follow the server. There might be people who follow the Twitter. Um, Hi, I'm Caleb, by the way. Um, we discovered this past weekend that our friend and one of our members, one of our longest members, uh, Warp, aka Choke, aka by his real name of John Mosier, passed away a month ago, with a lot of us not knowing about it. And when a lot of us found out about this, I think we were all very devastated about it. There's no doubt that a lot of us are sad and upset and just wish that this would have never happened. But in the end, life is always just a living hell for people sometimes, and unfortunately, it had to happen to John, one of our greatest friends. But tonight, instead of focusing on the sadness and the negatives, and instead of having us do a traditional league race like we usually do, tonight we're going to be going around to some of John's favorite tracks in NASCAR 15, and we're just gonna pace around, and we're all just gonna have a fun time thinking about John and talking about things that happened with him in his time with us. Obviously, guys, this is not a race for anything. There is nothing on the line tonight. The only thing that we're going to be doing tonight is remembering our great friend. So, I hope everybody is all right. Just understand that all of us here are going through a bad time because of this. But as a result, we can all embrace each other and support each other through this bad time. So let's get this show on the road, guys.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
AJ, I just got an ad on your stream.
God damn it. How do I turn these off?
Just forget about it, AJ. It's already a little too late, man.
I feel super bad. I really didn't want this.
Well, I think John would say, make every penny you can make. Regardless of the
Take
situation.
advantage of it while you can. God, that sounds bad. But John was always the one for very sick and crude humor. Obviously, everyone here is very familiar with that.
Yeah.
That man. We would just be randomly watching a race, and we'd have a conversation, and this man would pull out a punchline out of left field, hit a home run, run around the bases, and he'd say, fuck it. He'd go to the scoreboard and make it 5 points, not 1 point. Because this man was that great at just understanding how to make people laugh in this server. And I think everyone that got to know John can definitely say that. The man was really great at saying a lot with just a little, and making everyone laugh with just a little. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have 2 minutes under pace, under silence, and keep going about John.
Let's go racing, boys and girls. Car high. The leader's a second ahead. Car up high. Car outside. At your door. Outside. Car outside. Car one back. Car outside you. Clear right. Car up top, just looking. High side.
Hey, Jay, we can get up to 100.
Car up top. You're good low. One outside. Outside. At your door, up top. Clear up top. Got a car closing on your outside. Got a car behind. Keep a good pace. You're doing great. Car outside. At your door. Looking high. Car outside. Okay, behind you. Come on, man. Eyes on the prize. Let's do this now. One up top. Great lap, buddy. That one's in the book. Got one working the top. Car outside you. Car up high. One outside. Car outside you. Car two back. One outside. Car at your door. Up top at your door. Car outside, at your door. Still outside. Car outside. One up top. Outside. Still up high. Car outside. One outside. High side.
For a lot of you guys that do not know, is we're just going to keep going for pace until lap 9. We're just going to keep sharing stories about John here at Daytona. But for people that are watching and don't know about John that much, John started in this league in season 3. He was considered a season 3 rookie. However, he was basically considered a season 3 rookie, mainly because he ran a vast majority of the races in season 3, and unfortunately did not win a race in season 3. However, his first season actually contending with a lot of people was in season 4, when we were introduced to a lot of the members. Most of the early members, including but not limited to limited not only to Casual Thomas, Warp, SimGamer42, now known as Spencer, a lot of other guys, some guys that are now no longer with us that mainly went part-time and now they're no longer here anymore.
7 to go.
Like Grinch and Mr. Joe. And the reason that for the first race tonight we're going to do here,
Outside.
and I hope a lot of you will be patient with the amount of races we're going to do and the amount of time it will take.
Get to your corner.
But the reason why we are doing Daytona first, not because it is the most iconic track in NASCAR. AJ, we can go 140 now.
One outside.
Not because of that, but because of the fact
Cover your outside.
that Season 4, Race 1 was John's first career win in this series. And John was obviously a great plate racer. I mean, a lot of races have always come down to him and somebody else. We've had finishes with him and Kuma. Kuma can definitely attest to that.
Yeah.
We've had finishes with AJ and John. We've had finishes with me and John, of course. Just so many countless races where John was up front at a race at Daytona. And plate races were just his turf. Yeah, for the most part.
Car outside.
And really, it all started with that first win in Season 4. And
Car outside you.
a lot of you here are running cars, not from that first season, but for races that
Your door.
meant a lot.
Still outside.
We even have some cars that he even ran at this place. We have the 71, the Bobby Isaac car. Just a bunch of other cars in the field. I'm obviously going off track here, but it just goes to show.
Car outside.
My first Daytona 500 start ended in a battle between me and him,
Outside. Trying to get to your corner.
Mhm.
which he ended up wrecking in the trial oval, unfortunately.
Still up high.
Yeah, a really great finish, though. Really great.
Car up top. One back. Check your outside. Car outside. Back your door. Car up top.
Obviously, John wasn't always the best when
Outside.
it came to this game's glitchiness. Obviously, there was issues here whenever we raced here because of the netcode in the game.
Outside.
Obviously, he would have bits of issues with drivers here trying to get the win. But I think this place,
Back your door.
Daytona in particular, was always a ground that John wanted to win at, no doubt. Because,
Still up high.
well, anybody wanted to win at, but I think most especially for a guy like John, because John
Nobody's gonna make it easy.
got his first win here, grew up,
Stay low.
you know,
At your
watching
car.
90s and 2000s NASCAR, even 80s NASCAR.
High side.
A lot of us were not even alive then. Like, and I just think it's remarkable that he had spent a lot of his
Up
life
high.
just looking at this simple track. Now, yes, this is on a video game, but of course, the
Car two back.
representation of this track means a lot more than just a video game, because obviously things have happened at this track. From his favorite driver, Jeff Gordon, winning countless and countless times,
Got one
to
more
even
to
some of his least favorite drivers like Denny Hamlin
High side.
winning 2 in a row. So, but for him in this league and in life, he had always come to
Coming on the
just
high side.
embrace the track that is the home of NASCAR and just enjoyed it nonetheless. He didn't care if his favorite driver
High side.
got wrecked out. He would always try and be optimistic in the end,
Car at your door. Up top.
even
at
if
your
his
door.
least favorite driver wrecked out somehow.